guys, welcome back to the e-commerce for dummies segment. I'm Simli.
And I'm Jeremy.
And today we're going to share 3 things that you need to know after you have started your e-commerce business or website. The 3 things that we're going to learn today are traffic, sales funnel, and payment gateway. So let's get started. So what are traffic?
Traffic means traffic, people.
People, essentially.
Yes. So, if you go to the city center, whatever country you're living in, right? You probably see like a whole lot of people, right? So that means that location is high traffic. Yeah. But for an online business to succeed or be profitable, what you want to do is to not focus on that number, not just, I want 10,000 people to visit my website, for example. That's not what you want. What you want instead is 10,000 people who are interested in what you have to say and what you are selling or whatever service you're providing. Because, it doesn't matter if you have a shop lot, for example, and there are 100,000 people passing by your store, just checking it out, but not really going in to make purchases or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right?
So you want to get quality traffic.
Yes, I think quality traffic is very, very important. Yeah.
Like for example, if you're selling female products, don't get male visitors in. Yeah. Okay. So the second one is sales funnel. So what are sales funnel? I mean, you heard this. I bet you guys heard sales funnel many times from e-commerce guru, digital marketers and stuff like that. So what are sales funnel? And is it even important when starting your own e-commerce business?
Of course it is, yeah. I mean, when you're running an e-commerce business, a typical sales funnel looks something like this, right? Like that's where it got its name from, like a funnel, okay? So the top level of the people, like if you have a ton of traffic, it will fill up the top of that funnel. And then less people will add your stuff into cart or place an order or anything like that, correct? And then lower down that funnel are people who continually make purchases from you, repeat customers. Yeah?
Right.
And deeper down that funnel is for people who have used your product before, who have experienced your service before. They tell their friends to come back, to come join you, or recommendation. So it works like this: acquisition, like basically people coming to your website. Number 2, activation, which is people taking action on your website. Like maybe it might not even be purchase yet. It could be someone who's
Add to cart.
Yeah, add to cart or put in their email for your newsletter. Like that is the engagement or activation part of the funnel. And then there is revenue, when people actually makes the purchase. Ka-ching, And then there is the retention. After they bought from you, they like it, they come back to you. And then the last one is that they love you so much that they get more people to come visit your website. So
and the funnel goes
like this
throughout.
Yeah.
Okay, understand? So for example, if you first started your online business, a lot of people, they got their hosting, they got their domain, and then they register for a platform like maybe Shopify, and then they get started, right? And the first thing they do is, immediately, I need traffic to my website. Then okay, fine, they got traffic into their website, but they don't know how to get people down to their sales funnel because they actually don't have a sales funnel. They just want people to get into their website and then shop and buy their stuff. So there's no planning behind it, right? So when you start your own e-commerce business, you need to have a plan and you need to know this sales funnel. You need to know what are the stages that your customers has to go through.
How to bait your customers in somewhat, right? But actually, like websites like Shopify, platforms like Shopify actually has the whole e-commerce funnel built out for you already. The moment you finish your store, people will be able to add to cart already. People will be able to choose their shipping options already, and they'll be able to pay and check out already, right? So when you need to plan really, really well when it comes to sales funnels is if you have multiple products. Like after this person used this product for a year, they probably want the second one, or the third one, or the fourth one, right? So for e-commerce sellers, like Shopify users, what you want to focus on is how to get that
The
get traffic. First layer.
The first layer.
Yeah, and then what you want to do is probably give free shipping as from your first order to make them buy the first time. Right, to activate them and get their email so that you can,
retain them.
Retain them. After they bought from you once, they go down the funnel, the products arrive or like the service has already been performed. You want them to come back to you. So you send out emails, send out SMSs, WhatsApp messages, whatever. Nurture them to come back to you.
Yes.
At the retention stage. Yeah, and if they're happy with you, they will tell their friends.
Yes.
Right? So you want to focus on the top end of the funnel first, like how to get your first 10 orders. That's what you want to be focusing on.
Yeah,
right?
Correct. Because like a lot of time, like for example, when I first started out, I was planning the whole entire funnel where I haven't even got the first layer.
Yeah. So an example of this is before you even got your first 10 customers, you are implementing a loyalty program or a referral program.
Yes, exactly. And you don't have to waste your time doing that because you don't even have that much of a traffic to your website.
Yes.
So you want to focus a lot on getting more traffic to your website, quality traffic to your website.
Yeah.
Then once you got a lot of purchases, revenue and stuff like that, then only you start
focus lower down the funnel. Start at the top, work your way downwards. The moment when you have like maybe 200 or 100 customers every month, you want to implement, say, loyalty programs to get your customers to come back. Keep them happy and make them come back again and again and again and again.
Correct. So when you first started out, just don't stress out, don't stress yourself out, with filling up all the funnels. Just focus on the first layer, which is acquisition, how to get quality traffic to your website and get them to purchase, okay? Yep. And then the third one is payment gateway. This is very important because it actually gets the money in, right? So what are payment gateways?
So payment gateways, I mean, it's illegal for just me and you to be able to process people's credit cards, right? Because it's dangerous, it's sensitive information. Yeah, so payment gateways fill in the gap in the market by providing a safe space for customers, for sellers to get paid
from an authorized third-party platform.
Yes, so that both parties are protected. Like the seller doesn't get access to the credit card details, and because that's going to be dangerous, right? If I have 100, thousands of credit cards myself, and I'm not even a bank, I'm not even a authorized person to be holding this kind of information. So payment gateways is like the intermediary to keep the buyer and the seller safe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are the payment gateways that are available?
A very popular one is PayPal, of course. Not sure if you've heard of them. I'm pretty sure you have.
I'm pretty sure you have.
Right? As mentioned, you see PayPal has a buyer protection plan, has a seller protection plan, and you don't ever need your customer's credit card yourself to process the transaction because PayPal does that for you. But of course, it comes with a fee because they're a business as well. It's part of the cost of doing business, having a payment gateway. Another one that's really popular these days is called Stripe. It might not be, it's available in a lot of countries already, but not all of them. And it's amazing. It's one of the best payment gateways out there. And you could, if you're primarily doing, your consumers are primarily local to your country, if you're not in the United States, there must be some other local payment gateway. Like for example, in Malaysia, we have iPay 88.
Yeah, we have Bill Please.
Bill Please, we've got MoPay.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of them.
And it's very important when it comes to picking a payment gateway is that your customers need to trust it, because more often than not, when people don't buy from you, it's not because of price, it's not because of anything, it's because they don't trust you. because you're an online website, you can't see like the people behind the website. So having all these trust factors is very important. Like having PayPal is one of the strongest trust factors because of the, as mentioned, buyer protection plans. So if you don't fulfill the item, you don't ship the item, you don't provide your service, they can actually get their money back, right? So having like trustworthy payment gateways are very, very important.
Correct. Okay. And also, a lot of people they're not aware of the transaction fee that this payment gateway actually charge. Yeah. So they miss out on that. So make sure you remember that they actually get a cut from your sales.
Yeah, a good buffer is about 4% of the transaction amount. So like if you've made a sale of like say $100 or $100 or like $200, you will get 4% of that will be paid to the payment gateway.
Yeah.
And of course, as your business grows, you can negotiate and push that fee down.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for this episode. If you like this episode, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and comment down below if you have anything else to, if you have any other questions that you need us to answer. And remember to subscribe to our channel. Bye, see you next time.
Bye.